Elite Training Systems is partnering up with Kennedy Collegiate to bring a high-performance center to the city of Windsor and at Kennedy Collegiate. So here to tell us a little bit about that is Jim MacDougall and the owner of ETS, Mark Fitzgerald, the head strength and conditioning coach of the Anaheim Ducks. So gentlemen, thank you very much for being here.
Thanks for having us. Thanks.
So Jim, I'm sure you're very happy with the announcement that was made that ETS is bringing a high-performance center to be at Kennedy Collegiate.
Yeah, it's an awesome opportunity for, I think, the city, athletes in the city, both youth athletes, older athletes, people who are going to get fit, and from my standpoint, specifically the students at Kennedy Collegiate, we are going to have an opportunity to train in a world-class facility, have access to top-of-the-line testing and fitness protocols, and it is going to be, we will be able to have a huge dent in some of the health and wellness issues that we are seeing occurring with students today. So I think it's awesome for our kids, and it's a great opportunity for Kennedy, and everybody that walks through the doors at Kennedy is going to be in a first-class, world-class facility.
Absolutely, and of course, Mark, you're the head strength and conditioning coach with the Anaheim Ducks. So tell us a little bit about how you started the brand ETS and where it is today.
I started with working with youth athletes, and when I was done playing football, and supply teaching, and it was just kind of training kids because I loved to do it. I ultimately knew that I wanted my own gym. I think I spent enough time in other performance facilities growing up, and seeing the kind of culture, and then being in the professional side. I wanted to bring the professional model to the private side. How people get treated, their assessments, nutrition, culture, what have you. And ultimately, that's what I wanted to do. In the U.S., it was happening quite a bit. They were seeing, more growth in that area, and I thought it could be done in Canada, especially if it's around hockey. And our business now in Windsor won't just be hockey. Obviously, with Luke and Jim, and the football is going to be a big part of it. Basketball with Joey Garland. So I think there's a lot of. It's not just it's athletic performance and athletic development. I think that's what ETS is, and with the quality of coaching and the quality of development that we're going to have, it's going to be a nice fit in Windsor.
We spoke with you a little bit in the summer after you signed with the Detroit Lions. Obviously, a kind of a dream come true for you to play for the team that you grew up watching.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Like you said, I grew up a Lions fan. I mean, most people know. Born here in Windsor, grew up in LaSalle my whole life. Childhood home, doing that whole thing. I was, big Barry Sanders guy. That picture of me on Halloween when I was a youngster floated around pretty rapidly. As far as the season goes, it was a great experience being this close to home, having my family there. Brothers came, sister came. That whole ordeal was awesome. And I'd be in kind of warm up, and I'd see some kids rocking 82 jerseys with signs like I'm from Windsor, and that was pretty special to me. And it was just a great experience from that sense. Obviously, the season didn't go how we would have liked to have gone. The NFL is a weird league in that sense, and when you're losing, nobody's happy, and nor should they be. So to only win 6 games this year was tough. So that was kind of a new experience, and like I said, it was tough being a player, but I try to come in there every day and keep competing and keep helping the team in any way I can. And so again, it was a bit of a bittersweet thing, being home and to wear the Honolulu blue and the Lions logo was something that's special to me, and still a little bit surreal.
Yeah.
Growing up as a kid, but
was it distracting at all? Not
really. No. At that level, I mean, it can be, but it was a pretty intense environment, and it was. I mean, the NFL is, and it's. I get pretty locked in, So one of those things where, as it was going on, you're pretty dialed into what's happening. But I think that, one day when I'm done playing, hopefully a few years from now, or few more than a few years from now, who knows? But I'll look back, and it'll definitely be a fond memory. And again, it's unfortunate we didn't win more games, but it was very cool to kind of play in front of the hometown, so to speak.
This week's TSS Spotlight is shining on the Provincial Junior Hockey League's Bill Stobbs division for hosting the Outdoor Shinny Series at Lansbury Park this past week. Thank you for all people who attended, and thank you for all the players for enduring the cold weather. Congratulations to the PJHL on your TSS Spotlight moment.